and goes to Acholi. But I go and beg for my water.
Dear brothers and sisters, Ugandans, Acholi, the people coming from the districts in the borderline, Agago, greetings. I have no interest of contesting anywhere, also seeking an attention. None of them. This is a genuine concern. A recent statement made by the LC5 chairperson coming from Karamojong, I think from Kotido, indicates a total daring push for criminal activities to continue against the Acholi people. He said the Karamojong cattle keepers, who are always the cattle rustlers, should bring their cattle into Acholi, giving reason that they want water. Check out the video.
Me, I want water. I still going to the neighbors to beg for water. Which water even is our water? That means go to and goes to Acholi. But I go and beg for my water. Which you going to took from here too? Oh, the day here you saw. The water's gone where? Tomorrow my people will tell me, Chairman, that is one for our water. To where Carol comes from. Because if I go to Agago, that's our water who's to get this street. So water. Then the water of Agago for I go there. Then I must come and stop in Agago. Yes, that's the truth. Agago water goes ahead. Then for Kotido, come and stop him. That's the water coming here, thinks is yours. Man, it is our water. So,
well, you can clearly see that he is daring, he is not bothered, he has been serious. Very, very serious. He wants to push for it. We have heard rumors that Kidega Nok, who has been one of the RDC who registered great success in the fight against the Karamojong cattle rustlers, who are always killing and looting the Acholi people, raping, is heading for politics in Pade. Well, as we pray that he may succeed on that side, if it is true, it will also leave a deep hole in Agago district. For the recent months, the activities of Karamojong have returned, attacking, threatening lives of the people and their properties. And now, this guy calling that the source of the river Gago, or the source of rivers in Acholi, comes from Karamojong. Yes, it is true. But one thing I have to say, there are already demarcations that this land is for Karamojong, for Acholi, for Bim, for Gago, for Kotido, and the rest. Land includes the water, the air, the mineral resources underground, the vegetations, and everything. That is what is called land. It is not just the soil on it. So that is what is called land. Now, my take on this is I totally reject, for a number of reasons, but I'm going to give only 3 or maybe 4 reasons. The first one is his point of saying that they want water. The only reason I will not call it nonsense is I want to have respect. So I will not call it a nonsense, but it is a big provocation against the Acholi people. I hope the government will understand that this issue needs to be taken serious. Imagine President Yoweri Museveni in 2019 announced plans to build a total of 20 valley dams in Karamojong, which was aiming to enhance water security for the local communities. Now, however, these challenges were encountered in previous dam projects. For example, a report highlighted issues with valley dams in Nakapirepere district, where structures built at a cost of approximately 3.86 billion Uganda shilling, which is up to $1 million spent on constructing that dam, were destroyed by the Karamojong themselves, leading to concerns about project management and sustainability. You destroyed a $1 million worth valley dam constructed for your use. These initiatives were part of a broader efforts to improve infrastructure and support economic development in the Karamojong sub-region. You destroyed it. Why? So, meaning the water you had there were already enough for you. Now, the second reason is what is known as IAS. IAS is the second reason, and the third reason is land. I'm still putting down so that I don't forget. Then the fourth one, which is the last one, is the poor leadership. Well, the second reason as to why I reject the coming, and as to why I actually should continue to reject the coming of Karamojong cattle to Acholi, is this. The IAS, that is invasive alien species, the Karamojong cattle carries invasive alien species of diseases and also as well as what? Parasites. Why do I say they're alien species? We all come from tropical, but then the cattle in Acholi is well maintained, well fed. The healthcare is maintained. You always see, like in Agau district, people like Wayne who go to treat those animals. Leave alone some of us who are already frustrated with some system. They go on their private mission to treat those animals in the field, to spray and give health care. But in Karamojong, keeping animal is not on the quality, but is on the quantity. And this also brings me into another sub-region, another sub-regional concern, that is climate change. Climate change, before I talk about it, the invasive alien species, if those animals come and mingle with the animals of Acholi, the ticks are more resistant than the ticks in Acholi. The bilharzia are more resistant than the ones on Acholi. The East Coast fever caused by those ticks are more resistant than the one of Acholi. Even if they don't mix, even if you say we are going to confine them to graze separately, it will still not make sense because the animals will be defecating, leaving the dungs in Acholi land. The dungs will navigate when the rain comes, containing cysts of bilharzia produced by the okoro, that is snails. And if our animals now hit when the grass starts sprouting out during a wet season, that one automatically will lead to bilharzia. So it is a total carrier of invasive alien species. And this one, the government needs to take key responsibility. And that's why during dry season, when they come, like when we are taking children back to school in around February, and also, you hear that there is a ban on the movements of animal, on the sales of animal, claiming maybe breakout of disease such as foot and mouth disease, because you have got another more resistant trait, because those animals are suffering. Their health is not well maintained, they're not being well fed. And the shortage of water and vegetation the problem was brought by Karamojong themselves. They intentionally have higher stocking density. In fact, let me say, beyond the current capacity of their land. Acholi has a very optimum stocking density, even during times memorial. Acholi balances animal rearing with crop production. And if you want to know that drought can start from overstocking, go and read about Nakasongola. So that is, I have even explained really the issue of climate change, the overstocking density, the carbon emission produced by the heat produced by only one cattle is equivalent to the amount of heat produced by one chigiri. Now, if Karamojong brings like 200 cattle, meaning in an area, there are already 200 chigiris, plus the chigiris in Acholi, that is the traditional stuff. So, this is a serious issue. Now, the third reason is the issue of land. Karamojong have already proven to threaten Acholi on land issue. The areas near the Damlongo, the Cameroon areas where, and this is what forced the likes of Dodoth Peter to go and start staying that side and constructing peace center to try to build peace with Karamojong, and also constructing schools so that Acholi can settle there, so that those lands are not taken away, bordering the Karamojong. So any annexation or any attempt to come within here in that number should not be welcomed, like the decision is standing also. Now the fourth one is poor leadership, which is the last one. Despite me having a lot of other reasons, let me stop there on poor leadership. The Karamojong leaders, they're the ones who during campaign they start this issue to get votes from their very people, because they know the people have traditional system of economy which is sticking to have as many cattle as you can. You see the rapes of these cattle out, and you have 100 of them, and you take it to the market. The market value is around 300,000. Why don't you have maybe 20 cattle? But when you take it to the market, if it's a bull, the market value is 1 million and above. So the government needs to do a lot on that side. And it is these leaders, when Acholi goes for peace talk with Karamojong, it happened in Damlongo. They're the ones who incite these people. You find them talking their local language behind there, giving some small noise, the kids start making noise. We have those videos of things that happen in Damlongo. This is a serious concern. This is not a joking thing. The leadership of Bagungu district must stand firm. This is a test of leadership now. From the time when Acoli brought Kitega North, at least when Acoli brought Kitega North, at least the Bagungu district, the level of Karamojong activities reduced because he brought all those decisions. He led them in line with other leaders. I will not call all the names. And it's a time that you need to drop down your political difference and tackle this matter head on with unity. Because think about 20 or 25 years when you're already out of the office. Your people, some of them are even bordering the site. There was a time that they even attacked, there's a nearby place, I know this is being watched by people who don't come from Uganda, so there's a nearby place called Konabiche. They even attacked Konabiche, which is very too near to Batoro. Meaning, so, the leaders needs to stick to the point. No way, graze your animals that side. Until you stop killing Acholi, raping, burning the houses, annexing the land, start treating your animals well and they look healthy. Consider stocking density, it must be optimal. If not, manage your animals yourself. And the security should always remain tight. Thank you.